I am the shadow, the shackle, the siren song, the hook that binds. To me, you belong. Round and around each cycle you go. Each time around, your temptation grows. I am the whisper, the want, the willful way. In the echo of excess, I lead astray. Yet, in your struggle, strength you'll find to break the bonds, to free your mind. I am the lesson, the lure, the latent light. In the depths of my abode, your power shines bright. So rise up now, let spirit flow, break the chains of the devil tarot. Our tarot journey continues to unfold as we meet another layer of experience with tarot card 15, the Devil. The Devil represents the aspect of yourself that is attached to negative influences and is stuck in unhealthy cycles. The challenge with this is that it's hard to recognize that you're in an unhealthy cycle until that pattern has already become established, which means that any tendencies towards addictions, codependencies, excessive materialism, victim mindsets, or unhealthy thought patterns or habits have already become a part of your experience by the time you recognize that you may feel powerless to them. So it can be really tricky. The thing is, this energy is a part of the human experience, so it's something that we all face. And if you're willing to break the chains that you feel trapped by, you have the power to do so. The key is to first become aware of the chains or the attachments that you feel powerless to, and then to bravely and lovingly confront the part of yourself that is creating them. So this, again, can be challenging, but can also be very liberating and empowering. Because to turn into the depths towards your own shadow, where these patterns are stemming from, means being willing to see that you are ultimately responsible for getting yourself out of those cycles that cause you to feel stuck. You are also ultimately responsible for being the one to heal them. Avoiding, blaming, and projecting no longer become viable coping mechanisms. So, to integrate and to free this aspect of self, your devil energy, you must accept responsibility for creating necessary changes that will free you from those attachments and get you out of those cycles. Shadow work and learning to set boundaries are super instrumental tools for this process, which I highly recommend you exploring if you haven't already. And from my experience, taking these changes in little baby steps, doing things a little bit at a time, is much more effective than trying to make drastic, lifestyle-shattering changes, which can be really difficult to uphold. So in today's practice, we're going to explore these sensations of feeling bound, and we'll play with some repeating cycles through Vinyasa movements. I encourage you to extend a lot of compassion and love to yourself through this process, and as well to, just kind of feel into this energy and to just use your awareness as we move throughout this process to notice what unfolds for you. If you'd like to use a block for this practice, I recommend you grabbing it, pausing the video now to grab that, a block, a book, or anything of a similar shape or size. You'll have the opportunity to use that during practice. And then once you're ready, you can either meet in a kneeling position or a cross-legged seat. Roll your shoulders down your back so that you get that really open posture. Start to relax your eyelids and take a few breaths. If you're familiar with Ujjayi pranayama, you're welcome to use that breath work throughout practice. So you'd breathe in through your nose and out through your nose, but on the out breath, bring your tongue to the back of your throat and strongly exhale through your nose. So you'll notice there's a little bit more force behind it rather than just the traditional soft breathing. This is going to help build a little bit more heat and empowerment in your body as well. And go ahead and take a few breaths of that Ujjayi pranayama to yourself. You can start to slowly flutter your eyelids open, swing your arms behind you, and then work on clasping your hands together. Your fists reach towards one another, and then loop them towards the earth. Open your heart space up towards the sky. So first sensation of feeling bound. Notice if you can lean into it just a little bit. On an exhale, release your fists, wrap your arms over in front of you. So one arm across the other as if you're giving yourself a big hug, and then just find a gentle rounding inwards. On an inhale, open your arms out wide. And then exhale, wrap your hands again around in front of you, finding a little curl of a ball inwards. Inhale, lift open your arms, look up. Exhale, round and curve inwards. Inhale, one more time, lift your arms open. See if you can stretch your fingertips out as far as you can. Exhale, take that inward motion. On your next inhale, you can go ahead and lift up. We'll take it into a tabletop position. Moving slow and mindfully, walk your left foot forwards and then your right immediately. Go ahead and come into a forward fold. Now again, you've got an option to play with that binding, either by bringing your hands behind your legs and then kind of using your arms to reach your chest and your forehead closer towards your legs. So that's option one. Option two would be to reach your fists and meet them together behind your back. So like we did a little bit ago, just reaching your fists up towards the sky. So whichever bound sensation you'd like to explore, you've got some options. Wherever you are, release your hands towards your toes, bend your knees and find a roll upwards. Take your time with this motion, and your head will be the very last to lift. As you lift up, reach your arms all the way over your head. Take a look up, find a slight back bend. Keep pressing into your heels, reach your fingertips even higher. Exhale, clasp your fists together. This time, pointer finger is faced up towards the sky, and your left thumb will cross your right. On an exhale, sink your hips low, come into a chair, Utkatasana. So continuing with this Kali Mudra, so with your hands over your head as is. Keep pulling your tailbone under you, engage your core. On an exhale, bring your hands to meet at your heart. Find a twist towards your right, and then bring your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Keep pressing your palms in towards one another. Find this revolved chair. And then keep your right foot planted where it is. Start to slide your left foot back in space, or coming into a revolved lunge. Keep pressing your pelvis towards the earth. On an exhale, option to lower your left knee all the way down to the mat, or you can keep it lifted. Notice where you want to flow to. Inhale, lift your heart space back towards the top of the mat. On Vinyasa, reach your arms all the way over your head. Exhale, keep your left toes tucked, and then lift your back knee if it's not already in the air. Go ahead and reach your right arm under your left in front of you, and then option to either bring your palms to your shoulders, or you can try to reach your palms to meet one another for eagle arms. Keep reaching your elbows up to the sky. Maybe take a look up. On an exhale, bring your weight into your right foot, and then start to tip your torso forwards, or kind of come into a modified warrior 3. So keep lifting your left heel in the sky, working to get your torso and your leg parallel to the earth. Stay strong and steady, so keep pressing your right foot into the earth, so like you're trying to press the mat, the ground away from you. On an exhale, lower your hands down towards the earth or towards a block. Come into a standing half split. Bring your forehead towards your knee. Take a couple of breaths here. Find a bit of rootedness in this position. So what does that mean to you? What does that feel like to you? Lift your left heel a little bit higher. And then exhale, bring your left knee behind your right, Shiva squat. Take a little look forwards. Inhale, left heel lifts back up. And then exhale, cross your left foot over towards the right side of your mat, finding a modified forward fold. Inhale, start to rise. Torso lifts all the way up. Reach your arms over your head, big opening. Clasp your hands together. Find that Kali Mudra once more. On an exhale, bend over towards the right. So kick your left hip over towards the left. Keep stretching your fingertips. Drop your left shoulder behind you. On an inhale, lift back to neutral with your spine. Bring your weight into your right foot, and then slide your left knee forwards, working to get about a 90-degree angle of your left leg in the air. So finding this balance opportunity. On an exhale, bring your hands all the way down towards your heart. Anjali Mudra, relax your shoulders. Notice if you can invite some of that empowering Ujjayi breath into the space. Now slowly start to bend through your right knee. We're going to bring left shin all the way to the earth to rest besides the right foot. So left knee, left shin can come all the way down. Option to use your hands is needed. And then you're going to sink your hips towards your heel. So coming into a half hero. Find a long straight spine. Reach the crown of your head up towards the sky. On an exhale, bring your right arm to the inside of your right leg. Rotate your left fingertips towards the side. So finding this twist over towards the left. Option to stay here, or if you want to practice a bind, you can bend your right elbow, reach your right arm like around to wrap around your right leg. And then you'll reach your left hand behind you. So you're trying to reach your left and right fingertips to meet. Now it's okay if they don't meet fully. If you have a little space there, that's totally okay. So see if you can challenge yourself a little bit wherever you are. If your hands do meet, pull them in towards one another so that you can keep this rotation of your spine open to the left. On an exhale, bring your hands down to frame your right foot. Bring your left foot towards the back of your mat, and then reach your right heel into the sky for a three-legged dog. Keep pressing into your palms. Find that inner strength. Take a few circles with your right knee, just letting your hips start to open. And then reverse. And bring your right foot down to meet your left. Deep bend in your knees. Take a look forward. You can step or hop into your fold. Once more, find a bind. Hands behind your legs, fists reach towards one another overhead, or if you have your own creative bind to invite into this space, you're welcome to do so. On an inhale, let's lift all the way up. As you rise, arms will reach over your head, slight back bend. Again, find your Kali Mudra, point your finger faced up. And then exhale, lower your hips into your chair pose. Soft shoulders. Notice where your breath is or your connection to your breath. Can you reach your fingertips forwards just a little bit more? On an exhale, bring your hands to meet at your heart. Find a rotation towards your left and then bring your right arm to the outside of your left knee for your revolved Utkatasana. Weight comes into your left foot. Use the strength of your body to bring your right leg back in space. Option to be lifted or lowered with that knee. Take a few breaths wherever you are, really taking our time with this first round to sink in to each pose, to each asana. Go ahead and lower your right knee if it's not already there. Loop your heart forwards. Open your arms to the sky. Anjaneyasana. Exhale, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. This time your left arm will come under your right. Find your variation of eagle arms. Keep lifting your elbows high wherever you are. Bring your weight into your left foot. Start to find that motion forwards. And then lift into your warrior three. Try to find length between your right heel and the very crown of your head. On an exhale, let your hands fall towards your mat. Bring your forehead towards your knee. Relax your chin to your chest. And keep that motion of your right heel up to the sky. Again, this is a perfect opportunity to use your block if you would like to. Bring the earth a little closer towards you. Here's your reminder for your Ujjayi breath. On an exhale, bring your right knee behind your left. Look forward, just slightly, Shiva squat. Inhale, right heel lifts back to the sky. And then exhale, right foot comes to the outside of your mat, so to the left side of your mat, modified forward fold. Inhale, roll your torso all the way up. Arms meet overhead or palms meet overhead. Kali Mudra, bend to the left. On an inhale, come back to center. Keep your fingertips reaching towards the sky and then pull your right knee into your chest. Find your balance. Go ahead and bring your palms to meet at your heart, Anjali Mudra. And come down into your half hero, so slowly lowering your shin, toes, and knee to the earth beside your left foot. Find this rotation over towards the right. Your left arm comes to the inside of your left leg, right fingertips reach behind you. And then you're welcome to stay here, or you can experiment and explore with that bind on this side. So even though we're bound, see if you can create a little space in your body. And creating space with breath, with lengthening on the inhales and softening on the exhales. On an exhale, go ahead and release your palms to the earth. Reach your right foot back as if you're prepping for a down dog. And then left heel can reach to the sky, three-legged dog on this side. Try to get that big lift of your heel to the sky, and then take a few circles with your left knee. Reverse your circles. And then reach your left foot to meet your right. Inhale, take a look forwards. Travel to the top of your mat for your fold. Again, find your bind. On an inhale, slowly rise. Really try to notice the intricacy of this movement rather than just whip up your body and lift up really quickly. See how much you can slow into it. Reach your arms over your head. Exhale. Let's meet hands at heart center, Anjali Mudra. So before we move into the different cycles of this Vinyasa flow, take some time to just check in with yourself. How are you feeling? How are you doing? If you're feeling challenged, if you're feeling heat in your body, if you're feeling triggered, just know that you are supported. You've got this. Moving through a lot of big energy here. So it's okay to pause. It's okay to slow down. Take your time. Two more rounds of breath. Okay, and then we're going to move through the same Vinyasa cycle 2 more times on each side. Just going to do it at a slightly faster pace now, breath to movement. Inhale, arms lift over your head, come into Urdhva Hastasana. Clasp your fingers, take it into Kali Mudra. Exhale, sink your hips low, Utkatasana. On an exhale, bring your hands towards your heart. Go ahead and twist over towards your right. Find your left forearm towards the outside of your right thigh. Press firmly, root into your right foot, and then let your left foot travel back. Keep sinking your pelvis towards the earth, whether your knee lowers or not. Really lowering a center of gravity. On an inhale, reach forwards with your torso, come into your Anjaneyasana, knees lowered or lifted. On an inhale, loop your arms over your head, try to invite in a slight back bend even. On an exhale, right arm will come under your left, find your eagle arms, lift your back knee if it's not already there. Deep breath in. And then exhale, move forwards into your warrior three. On an exhale, lower your hands into your standing half splits, forehead to knee. Deep breath in, lift your left heel a little bit higher. Exhale, Shiva squat. Left knee comes behind your right. Take a look forwards. Inhale, lift your left heel high. Exhale, left foot comes to the right side of your mat. Inhale, roll all the way up. Reach your arms overhead. Find your Kali Mudra. Make it strong. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, left knee comes forwards. Find that 90-degree angle. Maintain your Kali Mudra. Exhale, hands can come towards your heart at the same time. Lower your left shin to the earth. Find your half hero. On an exhale, find a little twist towards your left. Take one round of breath here, or move into your bind. On an exhale, bring your palms in front of you. Travel your left foot back. Reach your right heel to the sky, three-legged dog. Take a few circles one way and then the other with your hip. And then right foot will meet the left, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Deep bend of your knees. Inhale, look forwards. Travel forwards any way of your choosing. Inhale, let's rise. As you lift, arms will reach overhead. Find your Kali Mudra. On an exhale, sink your hips. Utkatasana. Keep engaging your core. Bring your palms to your heart. Twist towards your left. And then bring your right elbow towards your thigh, revolved chair. Weight into your left foot. Take your right foot back in space. Lower your pelvis. Option to lower your right knee. Inhale, look forwards with your torso. So hips are square towards the top of your mat. Reach your arms over your head. Low lunge. Exhale, left arm will come under your right. Find your eagle arms and then hop forwards into your warrior three. Exhale, lower your hands. Forehead comes towards your knee. Melt inwards. Relax your shoulders. Soften your cervical spine. Exhale, Shiva squat. Knees bend, heart opens forwards. Exhale, right heel lifts back up. Straighten both legs. Next exhale, we'll take your right foot to the left side of your mat. And inhale, we'll travel torso all the way up. Reach your arms overhead. Kali Mudra, bend towards your left. Inhale, reach back to center. And then right knee will come in towards the chest. On an exhale, lower your shin to the earth. Hands will lower towards your heart. Deep breath in as you arrive. And deep breath out as you find a twist towards your right. And then option to take your next breath in your half bind or full bind. Bring your palms to meet at your mat. Right foot travels back and then left heel can lift to the sky. Three-legged dog. Take a few circles on this side. And then make sure to swap directions. Lower your left foot to meet your right. Bend your knees, look forward, step or hop. Forward fold. Find your bind of choosing. Release your hands. Inhale. Lift up. Extend your arms over your head. Kali Mudra. Exhale. Sink your hips back. Chair. Exhale. Hands to heart. Rotate towards your right. Bring your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Find your chair twist. And then bring your left foot all the way back. Lower your hips. Inhale, look forwards, low lunge. Reach your arms over your head. Exhale, right arm comes under your left. Eagle arms. Exhale, bring your weight into your right foot. Hop your left foot into the sky. Warrior 3. Exhale, release your hands towards the earth. Keep lifting your left heel high. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, Shiva squat. Inhale, left heel lifts. Exhale, left foot over towards the right side of your mat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, palms clasp, Kali Mudra, bend to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left knee towards your chest. Exhale, hands to heart. Lower your shin towards the earth. Deep breath in, relax your shoulders once more, relax your hips. Exhale, twist over towards the left. Option for your bind. And then exhale, hands come back towards the top of your mat. Left foot comes back, right heel lifts to the sky. Take a few of those circular motions with your knee and hip. And then switch. Right foot meets the left, downward facing dog. Keep pressing your tailbone high towards the sky and then also towards the back of your mat. Bend your knees, look forwards. Take a little pounce towards your hands in your fold. Find your bind. Feel free to switch up your binds. It doesn't always have to be the same exact one. Release your hands. Inhale, rise. Arms lift overhead, Urdhva. Exhale, clasp your hands, fingertips point towards the sky. And then exhale, sink it low, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands come to heart. Find your rotation to the left. Keep pressing your weight into your left foot and then let your right foot take it back. On an inhale, loop forwards. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Exhale, left arm under right, eagle arms. And so rooting down to the hips and the feet, lifting up with the shoulders and the fingers. Exhale, torso will lean forwards, warrior three. Let this heat build in your body. Exhale, lower your hands, forehead to knee. Deep breath in. And deep breath out, right knee, left knee bends, Shiva squat. Inhale, lift your right heel to the sky. And then exhale, right foot to the left side of your mat, fold forwards. Inhale, lift all the way up. Let your hands kiss overhead. And then exhale, Kali Mudra, bend to the left. See if you can lean into this even a little bit more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, right knee into your chest. Flex your toes towards your face. Exhale, hands come to heart center. And then release your right shin on the earth. A deep breath in, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist to the right. Take your next breath here, or take it into your bind. On an exhale, bring your palms to meet on your mat. Right foot will come back. Left heel lifts to the sky, three-legged dog. Find some circles on the side. And then reverse. Bring your left foot down to meet your right. Bend your knees, take a little motion forwards. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, rise. So even though we're meeting the same asanas over and over, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, hands come to heart. You can still feel your way through each of them, increasing your awareness with every movement, with every breath. And just take a moment here to pause. Once more, check in with yourself. Perhaps close your eyelids. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, Ujjayi. One more inhale through your nose. Exhale, find that Ujjayi breath. Press your belly button toward your spine. On an inhale, reach your arms over your head. Clasp your fingertips together. Kali Mudra. Exhale, sink your hips back into your chair, Utkatasana. We're going to switch it up on this last vinyasa cycle. So go ahead and reach your heels up in space, lift up onto your tippy toes, and then extend your arms behind you into airplane arms. Exhale, lower your heels, bring your palms back toward your heart. Take your weight into your right foot and then twist over towards your right. Right elbow to the outside of your knee, twisted chair. And then your right leg, or your left leg can come back. This time, lower your left fingertips towards the earth. Right fingertips can lift to the sky, starting to find a bit of an opening here. Exhale, lower your hands. Left palm will plant to the inside of your foot. Right fingertips one more time, lift up, find a little flow now, breaking out of our mold. On an exhale, right hand will come down. Bring both hands to the inside of your right foot. Left knee can lower or lift, and then we'll find another option for a bind. You can reach your right arm to the inside of your left leg and then wrap it under you so you're trying to grab your low back. At the same time, make sure you're nice and rooted in your right foot, and then travel your left arm to the left, so wrapping it around you and trying to meet your right fingertips. Now, it's helpful to start with this one with the knee lowered, and then if you want to lift your knee into this, you can. Keep twisting over towards the left. Left shoulder will come down your back. On an exhale, go ahead and rotate back towards the top of your mat. Find your low lunge. On an inhale, lift your torso up. Reach your arms overhead. And then exhale, right arm will come under your left. Eagle arms. Exhale, bend into your right foot. Lift your left heel to the sky. And then exhale, fold towards the earth. Keep lifting your left heel. Exhale, left knee comes behind your right, Shiva squat. Inhale, left heel lifts high. Exhale, left foot to the right side of your mat. Inhale, rise. Sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hands come to heart. This time, keep pressing your weight into your right foot. And then kind of slide your left leg over your right. So we're going to come into a full eagle. So you can tent your left toes on the earth. Bring your arms out in front of you. Right arm under left. Eagle arms. Keep lifting your elbows, dropping your shoulders down. And then play with lifting your left toes off of the earth. Engage your core. Sink your hips and your body even lower towards the earth. Hang out here. On an inhale, press firmly into your right leg. Open your arms wide. And then reach your left leg in front of you, maybe straighten out through your toes, point and flex. Find this big opening. And then on an exhale, lower your hands. Bring your left shin towards the earth. Come into your half hero. We're going to break it out of this bind. So just slide your right shin to meet the earth so it plants right next to your left. Coming into our full hero's pose. Your palms can plant on your thighs or they can lift up towards the sky. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more inhale. Big exhale. Bring your palms to the earth. You can step or hop your feet back into downward facing dog. A deep bend in your knees. Inhale, look forwards. Take it forwards into a fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Lift your arms overhead. Kali Mudra. Exhale, lower your hips, chair. Swim your arms by your side. Lift your heels up in space. Keep reaching your fingertips back. Exhale, lower your heels. Hands come to heart, and then find your twisted version of chair. Weight comes into your left foot. Right toes can reach back. Again, option to lower your right knee. Right fingertips towards the earth, left fingertips high. Take a look up. Exhale, lower your left hand down. Plant your right palm to the inside of your left foot. And then one more time, find this flow of your left fingertips reaching up towards the sky. Exhale, lower your left hand. Now you have the option for the bind on this side. So left arm would come under your left leg. Right fingertips wrap around you. Right hand and fingertips of your left hand can meet towards your low back. Keep opening your shoulder, open your heart. On an exhale, lower your right hand, lower your left hand. Lift your back knee if needed, and then lift your torso, coming into your lunge. Left arm will come under your right. Reach your fists up. And then exhale, hop it into your eagle variation. Exhale, lower your hands, forehead to knee. Inhale, bend into your Shiva squat, look forwards. Exhale, lift your heel to the sky. Deep breath in. And then let your next exhale step your right foot to the left side of your mat. Inhale, rise. Arms reach all the way over your head. Find a bend to the left. Inhale to center. And then exhale, wrap your right leg over your left. Wrap your left arm under your right eagle on this side. Strong breath. Press firmly into your left foot, straighten your left leg. Open your arms wide, unfurling your right leg from your left, and then stick your right foot out in front of you. Find a bit of freedom of movement. And then on an exhale, bring your right shin to the earth, soften your body towards the ground. Once you arrive, left shin can meet the right. Bring your palms to rest on your thighs. Let's take 3 cleansing breaths. So deep breath in through your nose. Deep breath out through your mouth. Breathe in. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Now I invite you to take this freedom of movement, and you're welcome to move into any other yoga asanas that you feel called to. I'd love to just leave the end of this practice here for you to explore. to explore your practice and what that freedom of movement feels like after coming out of those bound sensations. So get creative with it. And then whenever you're ready to get moving, you can just find your way into a seated position. Bring your hands to meet at heart center. Relax your eyes, relax your shoulders, relax your body. Know that you are supported in your journey. You are stronger than you know. You are loved, you are guided, and you are seen. I wish you all of the best on your journey forwards, and I look forward to seeing you in our next flow. So much love. Namaste.